Yeah, they really put some money. Look, this is like a giant alien tank. Yeah,
this has all been remodeled, right?
Yeah, it was a little rundown building. They must be doing really well.
Okay, we're going to the spaceship.
You can launch this for $1. I don't know what that means.
Okay, I want to try that. Yeah, sure. So right now we're at Point Doom. This is the location where the end scene of Planet of the Apes, filmed in 1968, well released in 1968, was shot. The Statue of Liberty was right there. Took a bit of rock climbing to get here, but this is the beach. And Charlton Heston would have been somewhere around here in the water, complaining about how mankind blew up the earth.
God damn you all to hell!
Look, and my American friends Johnny, Darlene and Haley, they're having the time of their lives, man. Just being at the beach.
Pulled into this very spot in our red Jeep, and you wouldn't believe it, we actually saw a white Jeep the same exact year.
Yeah.
Just right here. We have a picture to prove it, unfortunately.
We'll show that to you right.
We didn't get the video of it, but
We'll show that to you right now. So the spot where you're standing is where Linda Hamilton actually stood. This is the gas station from Terminator. So she stood right there, and then she took off in that direction. Johnny, how hyped are you to be here at the
Dude, this is awesome.
at the Terminator gas station?
This is really cool.
This is
I
it,
can't
man.
believe we saw the Jeep there, though. All right, and here we have the Poltergeist house.
Where's that, like Malibu?
The OG. It's a normal house that somebody lives in. Well, apparently it was purchased recently for 1.something million, and they're doing an Airbnb out of it now. But still cool to see, nonetheless. Made some friends. There's Jason. On to the next one.
Okay, man, are you ready to go? I'm ready to go. Now, come on, crank this motherfucker up. 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 This motherfucker up.
So we're now at Chuck's Cafe. That's Johnny across the street. This was featured in the film Jewel, the first film directed by Steven Spielberg. And there it is. And the fence that he crashed into, they removed it.
No longer there, but this was it. So we're in an iconic scene in the Duel movie where the gentleman by the actor by the name of
Dennis Weaver.
attempts to help a school bus full of stranded children and a teacher,
Yeah, and that school bus is parked right over here
and he fails miserably.
at this spot where your Tesla currently is.
Meanwhile, his buddy in a giant semi-truck drives straight through, notices that he's here,
Yeah.
and he comes back over to mess up his day. But we're not gonna let anyone mess up our day.
That's exactly what happened. So where we're at now, this is Tina's house. from A Nightmare on Elm Street. The
Night-
original one from 1984.
That's right.
It's right here.
How cool.
How cool is that? To be here.
This is what inspired so many slasher, horror films up until now even.
We can barely see it, but we are at the house from A Nightmare on Elm Street, the original one, 1984. This is where Nancy lived. And later on in the film series it became sort of Freddy's house. That's cool, huh?
Hell yeah.
And there across the street, so this is the house where Glenn lived. So you see the balcony on the top left?
Yeah.
That was the room he was in. That was his. That was Johnny Depp's room.
That's crazy. I wonder if the owners of the house, like, no one cared.
They absolutely know because there are fans coming like.
They have to
all
they
the
have
time
to,
here.
Yeah, like what's going on here?
Yeah, they know. Once again, those two houses, just as in the movie, pretty much across the street from each other. That's cool, huh?
Yeah.
You excited?
Yeah, dude, that's really cool. We just finished watching that movie like 2 months ago.
Tina came walking out, just like you are right now. Now she didn't look around like that, but okay. And then Freddy came from over there. The fence to the right of the two doors changed. And he, yeah. Crazy guy. So Freddy cast the shadow on these two doors. So he walks then this way towards her, and Tina starts running to somewhere around here, I think. And this is where she meets up with a second Freddy. So the second Freddy is about somewhere around here.
When she turns around, he's
Yeah,
behind her.
and he's then behind her. And she's scared, and she runs again. How scared is she? Show us again, Johnny, how scared she is. And there's one thing left to show you guys. This is the metal ball or the metal doors that Freddy scratches his knife across, making the screeching sound. This is actually metal. Probably still the same after 40 plus years. So this is the gas station from Halloween 3,
Oh, right,
Season
right.
of the Witch.
I don't think I saw that one. Let's watch it.
This is the opening scene and the closing scene of that movie.
Let's go.
Okay, Johnny, so we're at another famous filming location. This is from Dusk Till Dawn, 1996. The sheriff comes driving from this direction. And he pulls in front of the building over there, which is now fenced off.
But it's Cactus Guy.
No, it's Benny's World of Liquor.
That's right.
Yeah, in 1996. But 4 years earlier, the Terminator and Sarah and John Connor came from that direction in their station car. And they parked right here. And then it was Cactus Jack's Market.
Right.
It's fenced off, but we're gonna take a look now. It's actually open.
Yeah, there might be someone in there.
Maybe that clerk that got shot in from Dusseldon is still in there, who knows?
You fucking liar! I didn't say
Shut the hell up!
So here we are at Doc Brown's house from the original Back to the Future. And this is a shot of my American friend looking very interested in this location. So here we have the heads from Halloween. The girls are coming from this way. Michael Myers is hiding here.
Oh, look.
So here we are at the locations from Halloween.
Unfortunately, this has changed a little bit as
Well, this has changed a lot. They completely remodeled it. This is the Doyle house. This is where Jamie Lee Curtis was babysitting Tommy Doyle. And this is where, at the end of Halloween, all the murders took place. And there on top of the balcony is where he fell off. You can see that in part 2 as well, in the opening of part 2.
looks like they're doing some remodeling.
They are doing some remodeling right now, so we might be just in time to look at it in its current state.
Yep.
Before it changes. Okay, Johnny, so here we are at the Michael Myers house with a dude in front who is dressed like Michael Myers. We just took a picture with him.
Yeah, that was cool.
Yeah. And here's a tour going on. We're going to film that as well. So these guys took some sort of Halloween tour or Halloween locations tour probably. This is the house where Laurie Strode lived, aka Jamie Lee Curtis, and she exited this door and she walked all the way here. Then she walked over here and she set a little tush down right here. You think that's funny, huh? Yeah, I touched it, of course. Jamie Lee's tush was right here. You want to touch it? You can go ahead. I know you want to. Right there.